ToyWiz.com, and you know what time it is. It's time for another box break. Gotta do a restock on Theros, so I thought I'd bring you guys the action and let you all see what happens when we have to restock. Right now I'm just doing one box. Usually we do like a case, but don't want you guys to sit through a whole case, so we'll just do one for today. It's pretty simple what we're going for here. Everybody knows what it is. It's Uro, of course. The man dominating multiple formats. Standard, Pioneer, Modern, Legacy even. My favorite deck in Modern right now, just Uro piles. It's kind of hilarious. But I mean, there's other good cards, you know? The gods are pretty decent. You got Croxa, who's pretty good too. But really it's Uro with that $40 price tag. So, without any further ado, let's get on into it. Pack number one, we got a whole box to get through. Alright, these are the Japanese packs. First Iron games, not great. Not great. Good draft card. Cards real good and limited. I'm not going to show you guys the commons and uncommons this time. You know what they are. Theros has been around for a while. You know how it goes. Ooh, that's a good one. This card normal is like $17. Foil, it's like $24. It's very good. It's not bad at all. Gallia. I remember people were losing their mind over Gallia. They thought this card was going to be great. Turns out, it's okay. Alright. Baker Lamia. Bulk. Bulk. Theros Beyond Death really just makes me nostalgic for original Theros, because that was such a good draft format. And I really liked Standard during that time too. Another bulk. A lot of bulk so far, but that's alright. It's kind of what you expect out of a regular box, you know? You get a few good pulls and you get a lot of your mid-range stuff, and then a lot of bulk as well. But that's alright. Yeah, original Theros is so good. And Mono Black Devotion back from those days, real good as well. Wow. I jammed that deck for solid like a year. 9 months to a year, yeah. Grinding PT keys and stuff back then. Good times. Labyrinth of Scophos. Ugh, lost an IQ last year to this card in the blue-white mirror. It stops your Dream Trawler from doing any damage. And if you don't swing, then their Dream Trawler swings. And they get to draw a card, and you just get buried in card advantage. So, it doesn't see any play anymore though. This was right at the beginning of Theros format, and then we realized, we should just play Uro, because that card's busted. Ooh, Heliod, good card. Good card. More people were like, oh no, this is going to be the end of things. This with Walking Bliss is going to be broken. Well, Swamp, kind of cool. The lights are a little bit bright on the sides here. Let me fix that for you guys. So you can see what these cards are. Ooh. There we go. A little bit better lighting for you. Alright, Mantle of the Wolf. Broken and limited. Just absolutely disgusting and limited. Really hard to beat that card. And these Japanese packs are hard to open. I know they got this pull tab, but I hate using the pull tab too. Just doesn't feel right for Magic packs, you know? Underworld Breach. This card's stupid. This card was real dumb. Until it got banned in Pioneer. Some of these cards, I have to ask myself, what were they thinking? Like, what were you doing? But, you know, you gotta experiment sometimes, so I can't beat him too hard. There he is. There's the $45 Menace. 40, 45. This card's disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. This, I don't know how it made it past testing. Oops, there she goes. Just disgusting. The fact that you ramp and gain life. The gain life is the real part that pushes over the edge, because then you don't die to aggro when you're playing Uro. And as soon as he hits the board, you're basically safe for the rest of the game. Like, it hits the board from your graveyard, rather. Shadow Spear, a good card too. Shadow Spear is like $5. Real good in Commander. Real good in Commander. But yeah, Uro. Like, Kroxa, I don't have a problem with. Uro, though. The fact that he stabilizes you against everything while drawing cards and ramping and being a 6/6 beat stick, I don't know, man. Or if he just exiled himself when he died the first time after being escaped. I mean, he'd still probably be playable. He wouldn't be legacy playable, but he'd be playable. I don't know. Just a couple thoughts that have been swirling in my head as I've been playing Standard and Modern and Pioneer, all that jazz, you know. I'm sure a lot of other people are kind of sick of Uro at this point, but we'll see. We shall see. Zendikar Rising is right around the corner. Spoilers started today, so maybe that will help quell the Uro menace. Or rather, just the Simic menace, because Simic is just disgusting right now. Let's see. Leah's intervention. One of the only bad interventions, unfortunately. I love Thassa's intervention. Thassa's intervention is sweet. Heliod's is good too. Treacherous Blessing. You remember the Treacherous Blessing decks? The Orzhov ones? Those were sweet. Those were really sweet. Not the most competitive, but really, really fun to play. Really sweet. God, I hate these Japanese packs. They're just so thick. Foil Timuret, kind of cool. Nessian Boar. Arcana of Sun's Grace. Love that card in blue-white. Very, very cool for blue-white. Enchantment-based strategies. I really liked the blue-white deck that came out of right after Theros Beyond Death. Kind of thing. That was a big part of it. Was Elspeth's Conquers Death. And this card's awesome. I'm a blue-white player at heart. Just blue-white control through and through. So those cards made me real happy. For a few minutes, and then realized it wasn't all that good. The Yorion followed up in Ikoria to make it pretty good again. Just to drown your opponent in value. But once that went away with the Radas, you know, then we were just back to good old Sultai. Good old Sultai and Bant. All that shit. Just realized this is our first temple. Huh. Kind of crazy. Usually you get a lot more temples. We're already halfway through the box. Katanika. I like the idea behind Taranika. Like, what happens if we make Geist? But don't give it hexproof. Make it mono white, and also make it target another creature. Turns out it makes it bad. Gary, I cannot believe Gary has not seen play in Standard. Like, that's just crazy to me. After seeing mono black like be a thing in original Theros, it's nuts. Like, this Grey Merchant of Asphodel is just so powerful. How is it not seeing play? I don't know. It's weird. It's weird to me. But I guess Modern Magic is so much more powerful, and I guess Gary just doesn't cut it anymore, but still. Ooh, Kroxa. Hey, this box is pretty good, all things considered. Not bad at all. The 3 mythics we've got so far were all quite good. Both Titans plus Heliod. Very, very good. cannot complain. Plus the foil Next Bloomation. Come on. That one's real good. I haven't had a chance to play that card because, you know, I don't play green in Commander very often. As much as you might hear Cliff say green Commander. Not really my jam. I'm definitely a blue player. I know, everybody's raising their pitchforks and yelling at me. Ooh, blue players! Yeah. One of my Commander decks back in the day was blue-white Daxos, the original Daxos. And it just played 30 counter spells, like 12 Wraths and board wipes, and it's only win conditions where playing your win conditions. That was a sweet deck for me, not for anybody else. Oddly enough, people kind of hated it. Can't imagine why, right? But yeah, that's the type of player I am. Not the one to make use of an explanation. Shatter, another sweet blue-white card. This deck was so nice to blue-white control. Oh, love blue-white control. Phoenix with Ash. Just kind of surprised that card hasn't seen more play. Seems very good. The mono red decks. I mean, yeah. The uncommon demigod. I forgot his name. From this set is better than Phoenix, but I'm surprised both haven't seen play, to be perfectly honest. You know, and obviously Torbrand is the nutso top end that you want. But Brute, Perforos Intervention. Oh, I forgot about that one. That one, I was saying before, Nylea's Intervention not great. That one is also not great. Those are the two real stinkers. Thrix, the Sudden Storm, another great limited card. Ooh, I want to talk for a second about Birth Meletus. Can I just say, this card, super innocuous, super, like, kind of low power level, but it plays so well, and it is so nice for blue-white decks. Like, that's the type of design, card design, that I really enjoy. Because it's not crazy, it doesn't do a million things, but it's just effective and simple and fluid, and it feels great to play and smooths out your game, smooths out your draws so that you have less non-games. I just love it. Foil Thrix and ooh, Erebos. Erebos is kind of cool. All the gods are kind of cool. Alright, last pack. Show me a Dream Trawler. I want to see a Dream Trawler because that card is nice. And then we'd have basically the whole blue-white deck. I know this video has just been all gushing about blue-white, but I love blue-white, so shoot me, you know. Ah, Lair of the Unknown. Beautiful art. Beautiful, beautiful art. But not a good card. Fancy that. Alright, well that's the end of our box. We are all done with packs. See? Nothing left. But it's been fun, and it was a pretty good box. I mean, you know. Erebos, Proxa, obviously the Uro, which is a pretty big deal. Heliod, all good stuff. So, yeah. These four guys, plus obviously this guy. Makes for a pretty good box. Not bad at all. Alrighty, I'll catch you guys next time for another box break or pie gow or anything of the sort, whatever strikes my fancy. If you want to get a box of Theros, you can do that. ToyWiz.com, or come on down to our retail store location, 347 West Route 59 here in Nanuet, New York. I'll catch you guys next time.